What is going on, Collectors Optical 20 back for another video? Man, I am vengeance. Did I do it right now? Okay. Today it's released, finally, Batman Pattinson from Hot Toys, and you can still pre-order this. I've seen different versions of this at bigbadtoystore.com. I'll put the link down below. So it is finally released. One of my anticipated figures, really. What a week for Batman fans, man. We got Batfleck 2.0, and now this guy being released. Look at this picture right here. That looks like straight from the movie. Biggie Toy Art. If not the best Hot Toys photographer out there. Look at this. This is inspiring me now to just get this right away. I never bought anything from like day one, but this is one guy that I'm really tempted to do so. But I'm holding myself because I know I'm going to regret that. And I'll tell you why. I think some versions of this is going to sit around and going to be on sale. Now, I'm not willing to wait for that. I'm just saying, I'm not going to pay $500 for a regular version just to get it day one. Just not going to do that. I love this action poses that I've seen from this blogger pictures, because that means that I can move around this figure, because that was my concern back then. You know, maybe it's going to be stiff. Because I'm talking historically, Batman's doesn't really move well, and that's because of the construction of the suit. This one, right off the bat, looks pretty practical as far as raising his arm. We know '89 Batman can't really move. Batfleck has a lot of presence, but move his arms and all that stuff. DX19, to a certain degree, you can move it, but bending the legs is also an issue. Batcycle or motorcycle, whatever you want to call this is great as well. Man, I think I'm gonna go all out for this Batman, meaning I'm gonna get the one with what do you call that, the signal, the bat signal, and I'm gonna get the motorcycle too. This looks great. And the biggest dilemma, at least for me, I'm not saying for everyone here, for me was, or maybe some people as well, do you get this or you wait for InArt? Because the InArt version, from the prototype looks better. The proportion looks good. If I ever did get InArt, I wasn't going to get the rooted hair version anyway. I just felt like it wasn't necessary. I was going to stick with this, because for the most part, I'm going to display him with a cowl on. But now, I don't know. I might regret it, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and pre-order this. I haven't pre-ordered anything. I have pure confidence that I could get this without pre-ordering it. To a degree, same with InArt. Like with Joker, I could have gotten Joker multiple times now. And I'm not saying I have connection with, Hong Kong retailers. I've seen it with people and all that stuff. So, but I like this look. Look at this look by BG Toy Art. That looks phenomenal. That looks like an actual person. And it's not even rooted here. I don't know. I just don't want to pay the premium for the rooted hair for Pattinson. Not because I hate Pattinson. I just don't think it's necessary. And I feel like the other head sculpt that the other hairpiece that Hot Toys included can alter the look of this Bruce Wayne. That the kind of messy hair look that it's kind of hard to do that with InArt. Like with InArt, I know it's rooted. You can kind of mess it up if you want to, but I can imagine it'll be a pain to put it back where it used to be, where it's kind of like a little bit neater, and all that stuff. I don't really want to mess with that. And plus, I do like the base for this one. Look at that. Look at that shot right here. That looks beautiful. BG Toy Art, incorporated a nice backdrop to make it look seamless with that the deluxe base that he does have. The deluxe, is it the ultimate deluxe, whatever, it has 3 versions. The one with a bat signal, I think, is the best value, because you're getting 3 items. I think you're discounted by whatever, but it's also the most expensive one, so I understand why people would. But the good news is you have options. If you want the basic, look at this shot right here. If you want the basic one, you could. If you want, to be a little bit more, with the dynamic stand, you could. So there's 3 versions of this. That's why I was confident that I could go along not pre-ordering this, especially the most expensive one, because I still see them at Big Bad, honestly. So I was just like, I want to wait. I'll wait what InArt does. They'll release theirs, and then I'm gonna make a decision from there. Seeing these pictures, and this might be recency bias or whatever the case may be, but I'm pretty happy with this. I love the articulation that I see in this figure. I love how it looks. Perhaps InArt is gonna be better, but I'm willing to roll the dice here. I guess worst case scenario, I have two Batmans. I'm gonna keep the InArt, I suppose. Whatever. One would be unmasked, one would be masked. I don't know. But I love the movie. I love the movie. Wouldn't call it the best Batman movie ever, but I do love the movie. Does it warrant two figures? Perhaps not, but I just want to get this. I don't want to overthink these things. It looks great. It looks great with a bat cycle. Look at the shot right here. Everything just looks good, man. I'm pretty happy with it. I've all I've seen so far is the positive, reactions on Facebook groups. Um, I don't know. Is there something wrong with it that maybe I'm not seeing here, or I'm just a Batman fan that's just excited for all these Batman releases? They're all good, by the way. That 2.0 Batfleck looks phenomenal. I think this turned out really, really well. Again, could InArt blow this out of the water? They're probably better. I'm not gonna lie to you. They're probably how much better? That's the question. That's the question. And if you jump on this, I don't think you're gonna be too mad. Even that comes out to be better. It's always the question here. But because man, before you can see the arms is now closer to the body. You can see how it's tucked in close now. It was not the case on the first prototype, and there's some, and then they made some adjustments throughout the process, I guess, making the cowl better, giving him two hair pieces and all that stuff, redoing the head sculpt. So overall, I'm not even mad at this. I'm ready. I'm ready to pull the trigger. I'm gonna do it. I probably won't have it here till next year, maybe February or something. But I'll pre-order it. That might give me enough time. Hopefully by that time, InArt has released theirs, and maybe by that time I can make a decision and just eat the NRD. So we shall see if I have to cancel it. But so far, man, it looks phenomenal. I would say that. Even if you're not a big Pattinson fan, even if you think the movie was just okay, I think just looking at it objectively as a figure, looks great. Looks great. But let me know in the comments how you feel about this figure. Are you going to get this? Going to wait for InArt, see, and then decide? Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.